Oh my goodness. Well, Greg, it's really been fascinating. I mean, so if people want to catch you guys, where would they find information of tour dates and especially your upcoming if you do another run with City Run, where
Oh,
we
I'm
would
definitely going to do it. It's in the works now. I'm just waiting on them to call me any day now to give me the dates, and I'll see if I can work them. But information on Switch is on www.switchentertainmentworld.com. I keep that thing updated. I keep it polished. It is
wow.
my website, and I want people to visit it. In fact, I just finally did a QR code. So I'm going to start distributing that as well. So people can just flash it and go there and buy their books and buy their caps and their t-shirts and listen to all of our music and see all the videos we did and even see a copy of the unsung with no commercials. You know,
Okay.
everything's on there,
Okay.
you know, and I try to keep the tour dates up to date. If it
Okay.
lags a little, blame it on my head, not my heart. It'll get done. It'll get
Well,
done.
what about social media? Because I think there's a lot of people that are into social media. Are you into
Yes, we
social?
are. Yeah, there are pages, various pages, individual and collective pages for Switch on Facebook, which is where it's now.
Okay. It's for slightly.
Yeah, but anyway, what the X is what it is. I was trying to think because I don't even deal with it, Twitter, X Twitter. But anyway, we've got a presence all over there. But all they have to do is Google us, and all of us pop up. Most of us individually, but as a group, we pop up, and people
Okay.
can reach out to the websites and communicate with us.
Okay. Okay. No, that's definitely good. I mean, I always end my interviews by finding out with all my guests, um, if you were sort of, stuck in an elevator and to kill time before they get you out, you can watch a movie. What movie do you request to watch?
Oh God, that's a hard one. First of all, I'm not a major movie buff, but there are some movies that touch me in a certain way. And they elude me at the moment. What would I watch? My God. You have to get back to you on that one. Because I don't want to say something that'd be wrong.
No, no, any movie. I mean, do you have any?
I like The
Oh,
Godfather, man, but I'm
yeah,
not gonna
that's
watch that on the elevator.
no, no. I mean, I guess the whole theme was it. What was your favorite movie? So, so yeah, it was
I'll tell
like,
you what. If I and I do know, all of a sudden I really know what movie I'd watch if I was stuck on the elevator. Harlem Nights. Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy,
okay,
Glenn
yeah,
Rock. Yes,
yeah. He brought
yes.
the he brought the
Yeah, because I
legend.
was want to be laughing. Other than that, I'd
Yeah.
probably be crying stuck on the elevator. I'd want to laugh, so that would work.
And okay, and then the final one is always song-wise. If you have an all-time favorite song, not a Switch song, but just a song like by any artist. I mean, what would that be?
Oh God, there's a few of those too. I wish I had written "What's Love Got to Do with It" because I think that's an excellent
Wow.
song. Oh God, I heard "As" this morning and it touched me. "As" by Stevie Wonder. It
Okay.
touched me in a way. But songs, man, there's so many great songs, and I know I'm gonna kick myself in the butt later because I do have some favorites. But I'd say, those two that I just mentioned for the time being.
I think, I saw Elle and Silk sing,
Son of a P.
yes. And I do wonder, would we ever see Switch featuring Elle DeBarge at performance?
I hope so, man. We've done a few shows together, but we've not. We shared a stage in 2008 in Chicago where we did the show, then SOS Band did the show, then L did the show, and all of us were there. So he called us up on stage. Bunny was there, Chico was there, Randy was there, and all the Switch. And it was, oh God, man, that should have been documented. So with me saying that, and we loved it. And El's my little brother, man. I would join him anywhere. As his manager, I used to travel on the road with him and go
Mm.
up on stage and hang out with him from time to time, overseas and other places. But I would welcome the opportunity for that. I really would.
Yeah.
Plus him and Akili, they like each other. They're friends, and he rooted for Akili and kind of helped Akili through some rough spots of trying to sing Switch songs. So in a heartbeat, man. We could do
Okay.
anything together. That's why
Yeah,
I love him dearly.
that would be legendary though. This, because everyone, knows the songs, knows the album. Just seeing him and seeing you guys, that would be truly
Absolutely.
legend.
And you got to know L closes his show with They'll Never Be and I Call Your Name.
Yeah.
All of his shows, he sings They'll Never Be and I Call Your Name. So to get him up on the stage with us doing it, it would be nice. It would be nice.
But, so as I said, I interviewed him. The he's very shy and very soft spoken, but I guess you probably get to see a different side because he's always feels that, like Michael Jackson type shy. But is he naturally the quiet reserve, being one of the,
Yeah, L is kind of intense. And what I mean by that is he's one to think before he speaks. So that leaves a certain level of silence. But he is one of the nicest,
Yeah.
one of the very talented, one of the intelligent people that you'll ever meet in your life. He really is. He's a special guy. He's got his quirks like any damn body, but he's a good guy. And yeah, I dare say he's not shy and bashful around a certain element, but he's thought provoked and then acts.
Mm,
So that's why
yeah.
he's kind of laid back.
Yeah, yeah. And as I said, we've I've recently just seen Bonnie stop coming out and performing and stuff. And you know, as I said, it is amazing that God really blessed the family with so much talent. But then they have it's just been a blessing and an unfortunate curse that they've all suffered with. And it seems really hard that one family can go through so much. And but as a fan, I'm grateful that we were able to see them and celebrate their music. I mean, the Rhythm of the Night. I always remember when I was in boarding school and how much that meant to me. And listening to all of them. But then you can also be really sympathetic towards the plight that has really harmed them, and not having the same strength that you sort of had through family to really get them over. But that's the blessing and the curse that they've had to juggle with. Yeah,
Yeah, but some God saw fit to balance it out to some degree. I mean, he knew that they were going to have an extreme, difficult part with life, so he gave them extreme talents, which allowed them to see some beauty in the world.
yeah,
Through their talents and good looks, they've been allowed to see and taste and feel some beauty in life. Because what happened in those houses or that household, I wouldn't wish on nobody.
wow,
And I was there. I'm not an outsider looking in. I was there.
wow,
I will not sit here and say I witnessed any of the physical assaults or anything like that, but I did witness some of the verbal and some of the intimidation and some of the fear that they experienced, and I knew what it was doing to them. And
wow.
God saw fit to put me in as some kind of light through some of it for some of them. So
Yeah, wow. I mean, as I said, I'm working with a young boy who has similar situations with his dad, had this with his dad, and he's not seen his dad for a while. And I'm working with him to overcome that trauma so he doesn't grow up with that. And it's the
yeah.
kind of thing that unless you understand how devastating it can be in such a young, vulnerable age, you live with that, and people might not understand why they couldn't show strength, but it's just really deep rooted. If somebody's beating you down when you're just growing, you just can't. It's not easy to recover.
Oh, it's so confusing. It's just like you're looking to the people that are supposed to teach you
Yeah,
things, teach you the bad things. So yeah, it is. It's traumatic and sometimes never yielding, never ending.
yeah,
So I applaud you for saying that you're working with somebody like that because they need us. They definitely need us.
yeah. Well, great. It is just I back your time just after 6. I appreciate this time, and as I put the stuff together, I'll make sure that we put the links to the website, not just for the book, but also to keep in track with Switch. I'm going to make sure I listen to GQ and Disco Nights. but also being able to put the link to the book as well when this comes out. And hopefully, um, after you guys do your tour and stuff, and late in the year, we may have a chance to reconnect just to see how it was on the road
I
and
like that.
see if there's any more plans and stuff. Because I've really been blessed by your story and by your journey, and I can understand how easy it was to write the book because you're very much the way you chronicle your life and your journey in such a balanced manner is just really inspiring. And so I appreciate
Thank you.
your time, Greg.
Thank you very much, man.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of Halftime Chat. Please remember to subscribe, share, and comment. But most importantly, why don't you become a member of Halftime Chat? We've got amazing videos, amazing perks, and being able to support the channel. But anyway, thanks for watching. Take care.
I never participated in that kind of.
And somewhere in between
us for even loving us, on which I didn't miss you with.
What was it like growing up?
She's still making an impact on 4 houses down.
I have a couple of pieces.
trying to get this one and that one.
That works for you, but just for me,
No. Okay.
They don't understand what those boys and men all
Play it.
These guys, they all work together.
I mean, I love all different genres.